Yeah. I don't even have the same thing, but I just figure out if
Come on, Jeff, you can do this.
That's stuff to show you work. It's kind of faster just to do it regularly.
Why you having such trouble here today, Jeff? Okay. So for those of you who used 5 classes, you got a width of what? 6. Yeah, because you did 26 divided by 5 was like 5.2. You rounded up to 6.
That's right.
So your classes would look like 50 to, and this has got to be 56. So there's your width of 6. So what's this one got to be? 55. And then I just keep going up by 6. Is that enough? No.
Yeah, I counted. I was sitting here with my fingers doing 50.
Is that cool?
Yeah, sure.
And then what'd you get for your frequency?
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like when you're doing something, you count.
Guys, so the first class had 1 in it, the 50. So the second class here, 56 to 61 would have 5.
Yep.
59, 59, 60, 60, 61. 62 to 67 had how many? 20?
Yeah.
I get 19 or 20. Sounds like more 20.
Somebody didn't add up their shit correct.
That's all right. No, some of us had to do it by hand, so I give you kudos for getting that close. It's not easy to keep track of. How about this 62 to 68, 73?
15.
15?
Oh, of course, yeah.
74, 79?
2.
2. Cool? And then I want a relative frequency.
115%.
Guys, I want a relative frequency distribution, but then I ask for a frequency histogram. So here you do have to come up with the percentages. But then when you go to make your histogram, I want to see these on your vertical axis, right? Because I want a frequency histogram, not a relative frequency histogram. So I don't want to see percentages on the histogram. But here, what would the percentage be here? There were 43. Always double check these and make sure it adds up to the right thing. Because it sucks when you missed one. And it's weird when you get one more. Created some data. What's 1 over 43, roughly? 2.3?
We are rounding.
So 5 divided by 43 is, and then 20 out of 43? Yep. 45 point, or that should be 46 roughly, right?
Yeah.
And then 15 out of 43 is it 34 and a half? And then 2 out of 43, 4.7? Or 4.6, whatever. That's fine. Now, drawing it out, I think, should be the easy part. Right? This kind of represents the more difficult part. Drawing it out shouldn't be that bad. The only thing you got to be worried about, though, is the class boundaries. What's my first class boundary? 49. Exactly, 49 and a half, right below that 50. And the minute you get the first one, you're golden. The width here is 6. Just start counting by 6. 55 and a half, 61 and a half, 66. No, you can do it, Jeff. 67 and a half, 73 and a half, 79 and a half. And then you make your, now what's your, I want a frequency histogram, so it's got to go from 0 up to 20. So going by 5 should be decent, right? 5, 10, 15, 20. This is frequency. This is, what number is that, Jeff? This was heights of students. Do not forget your labels. Label what this is, label what this is. Cool? I will take points off for forgetting the labels. And then the last step is the easiest step yet. This will be up to 1. This will be up to 5. 20. 15. and 2. Now, does anybody know what shape that almost has? It's not a very large sample, but we kind of talked about this already. It sort of has a bell curve shape to it, and I expect that for heights. Most people should be in the middle. What's a little difficult here is I included men and women together. So there's sort of 2 separate bell curves together. Men typically are taller, women are shorter, so if I tease those apart, we can see better little bell curves. Right? But I expect heights to be bell curved. Not very many short people, not very many crazy tall people. Most people in the middle. That's plenty. So don't forget 2 quizzes in a row. Yay! This Thursday, chapter 1. Next Tuesday, section 2, 2, 2, 3. Histograms. All right, guys. Is this a statistic or a parameter? What level of data is this? Blonde hair. 48.5. I'm not going to say it's line. I'm going to use the word.
Yeah, you too. Good luck.
In that case, you can list both courses up there.
Yeah, I kind of put the grade. I'll put no grade. Just letting go put no grade. And then no grade.
It's mainly just to make sure that people are here. Or if they take money off for 10 years. Okay.
Which reading class like?
We'll find out.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah, go for it.
You have to enter the data. But there's stuff there, like this stuff here. Was that in there when you got it? If you don't want that there, you can just throw everything clear. So on your calculator, if it's stuff in there already, just go up to the list, and hit clear. And it'll clear it out. So you got to- Yeah, that's the width. We create the width, we use it here, and this sets this up. So the width, you can see it all the way through. You can see the width right there. In fact, how wide is that? It's 6. And your width was 6. And it's got to be in between 5 and 10. And the smaller the sample, the smaller the number of classes you should use.
So from 0 to 10, any?
5 to 10.
5 to 10.
5 to 10 classes, yeah. So if you use 4 classes, you're going to lose a lot of points. So at least 5 and most 10. Yeah.
And one more question. Do you want to split for you from work this Thursday or next Tuesday?
You give me homework anytime you're done with it.
Before the quiz or before the test?
Before the test, up to the day of the test.
On the homework, can I access by myself or I have to write out from the notes? Because sometimes I don't remember all definitions of the book.
Yeah, you can either answer based on what the book says, or you can answer based on what the notes I've given in class.